everyone, I hope 2015 is going great for you so far. We are 15 days into the new year, so I thought that would be a great idea to do an update video of what's happening in the nursery at the moment and what's coming up soon. So I've got Ryder, Piper and Xander here with me, and they are just 3 of the babies that I'm looking at completing really soon. But the first baby of 2015 is actually sitting on my desk. If you're not already following Ashton's hair application videos, please check them out and give me some feedback whether or not you're enjoying them. I just thought that showing another aspect of what I do in order to make a dream and love baby would be a great idea. So once his hair is done, Ashton will be sent off to his mummy in America. My client likes to assemble her babies herself, so that's what's happening with him as well. And he is going to be finished probably in the next couple of days with his hair, and then I've just got to let his hair dry before I pack him away. So look out for his introduction video that will be coming really soon. And then the next baby after him will be Xander, who is this little guy right here. As you can see, he is tiny and I've had to make all of his clothes for him, and I've also got to make him a crochet bed before I can put him up for sale. But right now he is waiting on some glass beads for weighting in his limbs. His body and head are already weighted, as his hair has also been done, as you can tell. So once that's all done and I've made that bed like I said, he will be put up for sale. So another baby to check out for really soon will be him. And behind him is Piper. She is my best friend's cookie sculpt by Donna Robert, and she was painted in the middle of 2014, or mid to late actually 2014, and I've kind of not intentionally put her aside, but because her head is so big I actually haven't found really any time to sit down and put hair onto her. So I'm making a point of doing both her and Ryder very soon, since they're both being done with Slumberland Blonde mohair. So hopefully they will be done by the middle of February. So as I said, her head is huge. I'm kind of nervous to be doing it, but thankfully she's not going to have a lot of hair, as her mum has requested it to be quite thin. We'll see how she turns out. After that she will just be assembled. She hasn't got any weights in her body at the moment. I know her limbs, I think I've done her limbs already and her head, but yeah, her body's empty at the moment, and she's not getting a magnetic pacifier because she is open mouthed. However, Ryder has undergone some small detail changes. He's now got some slightly rosier cheeks, and I've put some mottling layers onto his legs. Although you can't tell that from where the camera is sitting right now, he is a very, very pale baby. I am very fair in complexion, and he is probably the closest baby to what I look like. So poor guy doesn't have much colour on him anyway. But I really like the rosy cheeks to him. It looks really good in photos that are up close to him, and it's changed him from looking less like a doll and more like what I was aiming for when I started creating him. So once his hair is done, he will have a magnet put in his head so he can have magnetic pacifiers and be assembled. He is already weighted, so there's not much more that really needs to be done to him apart from his hair. So I'm not too sure if this baby will fit in before I start doing Piper and Ryder's hair or in between them. It just depends on the client. But I'm actually starting a custom order for my Leah sculpt by Wyatt that I've got here. She is going to someone locally, and it just depends on when they want to start the process, but I'm looking at painting her next week sometime, and then I'll probably just carry on and do her hair right after that. It just depends on the schedule of everything. But there are 2 other babies that will be needing to be painted very soon. One of them is the Rose sculpt by Donna Robert, and that is going to England. I've done 2 babies for my friend over there already. They both are Donna Robert babies. I guess she's a fan. They all have the same limbs, so Rose will be fitting into that family quite nicely once she's painted and had her hair done, and then, like I said, she'll be shipped off to England. And then Piper's getting a new brother. You would probably already see a lot of photos of him on my friend's Instagram if you follow her. Links in the description bar below. She is getting the Sadie sculpt by Marissa May turned into a little boy called Wyatt. And he needs to be painted, have his hair done, and everything like that as well. So there are 2 babies that I'll be starting very, very soon, along with the Leah sculpt. If you want to see any pictures of them unpainted in kit form, they are on my Facebook right now. I've also added that link to the description bar below. So we've got Ashton, who will be first up to be finished, then Xander. These 2 babies, bigger babies, will be in there somewhere. We've got a custom order coming up that needs to be done, and then the 2 other custom orders as well. But that's not all. I'll be looking at doing Medley, who is my Megan sculpt by Pat Moulton, a little bit later. I've got a great idea for what I want to do with her hair, but I don't actually have the hair in stock right now. So she's just kind of on hold and will continue to be a bald baby until then. And then I've got 3 kits that I've got to look at. One is a custom order for my friend who has Piper and Wyatt. She got the Reborn case sleep in, so she's getting 3 babies completed this year that I know of. Who knows, it might be more when it comes to her. She's very, very into the babies at the moment. So I'm really excited to be working with the case of sleep. It's my first Reborn, and I'm very, very nervous, but also excited to take on the challenge of bringing him even more alive, because his kit is very realistic to look at. And then I've also got the Charlie sculpt by Olga Auer that I brought around Christmas time last year. I'm not too sure what I'm doing with him, so he's just kind of sitting in the bag at the moment. He's not claimed as a custom, and I'm not putting him up for sale just yet, so I'm not too sure what his future is. He's just chilling. And then the same story can be said for the baby that I've just put on pre-order, which is the Micro Preemie Kit Promise by Marita Winters. And again, there's no decision made there of what's happening with that baby just yet. So I think that's pretty much all the babies on the list that I've got to tell you about. Obviously you might have seen the video where I got another Rowan sculpt in by Jessica Shink. That baby is going to be done much later in the year, probably closer to Christmas again. She is my mum's baby, so she's kind of just doing it in parts at the moment and is in no hurry to have this baby. But, excuse me, when I do start her, it'll be quite exciting. So I think I'll just leave it here. I've got notes down here, and there's nothing else that I need to cover. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoy the changes to Dream and Love this year. And stay tuned for updates that will be coming again soon. Thanks. Bye.